Hello, 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 and welcome back to an episode of Unsupervised Goobers. I'm Dipper,
And I am Nick.
and this is going to be a short episode today, maybe about 30 minutes, because Nick is coming into town at the end of this week. When this episode drops, Nick will be in town with me, cuddling on a couch. Let's go, bro.
Yes, indeed. It is currently Wednesday, and at Friday, on Friday at about, I think the wee hours of 5:30 in the morning, I'm going to be heading on over to Arizona to hang out with my boy Dipper here because there's going to be a awesome event at Toy Temple in Tempe, Arizona, the Thrill Joy Terror Party. That is correct. We have an awesome lineup of guests. Me, which is pretty cool. All right, I guess, Chowder, all that good stuff. But the real cool people are CH Greenblatt, the creator of Chowder. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I have not talked to
Woo!
this man in over 15 years. I'm honestly even like a little bit slightly nervous because it's like, man, I haven't talked to you in so long. How's it been, man? And then we also have Carissa Marston, who is one of the, I guess she's one of the leads at Toy Temple, or not Toy Temple, at Thrill Joy, because we're doing a Thrill Joy tear party for the new Thrill Joys. And then we have Thom Adcox Henderson, my bad, Thom Adcox Hernandez, who is most famous for his role as Felix the Cat, which is
Yeah.
awesome. I believe they have a Thrill Joy as well. And then we
They do.
have the amazing, wonderful Candy Milo, who of course voices Dexter and Astro Boy, who they're also Thrill Joys for. So we're gonna have all that stuff. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to hang out with these amazing people. I'm so excited to meet these three wonderful people, and I'm so excited to talk to Carl yet again after so long. And of course, probably funnily enough, the thing I'm most excited about is hanging out with my best buddy Dipper over here for, man, it's going to be like, what, five
Oh,
days, the event included?
yeah, like almost a week, dude. I'm so stoked, and I got so many activities planned, and we're gonna make so many videos. And you know what? I'm super stoked. Like, hopefully, like, I'm not gonna impede on Toy Temple. Hopefully, let me hang out and like film you guys and stuff. But if they don't, no big deal because every business is different, so I don't want to impede on that. But if I can hang out, I will get some cool videos of you signing some stuff, and I'm gonna wait in line to get my stuff signed by for Astro Boy because I'm a massive Astro Boy fan.
Oh, that is
And
so cool. I know you got that Astro Boy shelf, so I'm so excited that you get to be there to meet Candy. That
yeah,
is
I
so
mean,
awesome.
if they let me hang out, I'm gonna definitely like film it and then post it, and then of course I'll tag Toy Temple on it. I'll ask them why I'm there. I don't care. We'll talk about it. But yeah, and you're gonna come out here, do that signing, and then you'll be out here for like what, 5 days, and then you'll go back home for maybe a week, I'd say, and then you're
For
back.
about a week, and then I'm flying out to Salt Lake City, Utah for NostalgiaCon Salt Lake. I am so excited about that. Not necessarily excited for the 5.5 hour plane ride, but oh my goodness, I've never been to Utah before, so I am super duper stoked. And the lineup for Salt Lake City NostalgiaCon looks incredible, and oh man, it's just going to be so much fun. And of course, be hanging out with the amazing John DiMaggio there. Oh my
That's
goodness
fucking so
gracious! Again,
lucky. I'm so jealous.
another person I haven't talked to in over 15 years. So I am super duper stoked for that.
You bastard. You know how much I love John DiMaggio, dude.
He is pretty amazing, and he was such a nice
Yeah,
guy. Like, he's
he's
such a sweetheart.
He's such a prolific voice actor too, because he's been in so many people's childhoods. Like it's just crazy the amount of work that man does and how many like styles of voices he actually has. It's cool, like, and it's cool that you got to work with him because wasn't he? Was he Snitchel? Was he
He
Snitchel on
was
Chowder?
Schnitzel. He was Schnitzel and Chowder. Rada rada.
I'm glad I
And of
remember
course,
that.
the two things I most know him from are Bender in Futurama, and of course Marcus Phoenix in Gears of War. Oh my goodness gracious! And I mean 1,000 other things. He's been in
Jake the
so much
dog.
stuff. Jake the dog. That's another good one.
Oh, by the way, my kid says. So I told her you were coming into town this week, and I was like, so since you're going on a cruise, guess who's coming in this week? And she's like, who? And I was like, Nick, the voice of Chowder. And she's like, what? No way. And then her mom goes, you've never seen that show? And I was like, she actually has because me and her watch it a lot together. And she's like, oh. And I was like, yeah.
That's awesome, though. That's
So
so
she
cool.
she absolutely loves you, dude. She absolutely loves Chowder. She thinks
Oh,
it's
I
funny as
greatly
fuck.
appreciate that.
it's a good show. It's a good show, and it's cool that you get to go to like cons and stuff and like hang out and like, you know, a lot of these people aspire to be artists and stuff, and I'm pretty sure Chowder, had a big impact on them to do stuff. Every TV show does. And some people were like, I watched The Wing and went into politics. It's like it's just how it works. Some people probably became a
Yeah.
chef because of
No,
Chowder.
I love it. That's my favorite thing to hear is that I actually do get that pretty regularly. Is that your show is what made me want to go to like culinary school. So I remember I got to sign a chef jacket one time, and it's just awesome doing that stuff. I love and appreciate the fans so much, and I love the fact that a silly cartoon I voice inspired people to become head chefs and own their own business, being like chefs and stuff. That's so amazing and so badass. Like holy shit,
I just want to play. I want somebody to open a place called Chowders, and then you walk inside
Chowders.
and it's just based off Chowder. If you see my check my phone during hanging out with Nick, it's just I'm waiting for my wife to text me to tell me that she's done with work because I gotta go get her. So I'm not being rude to Nick. I don't want to see any comments that I was being rude to. He checked his phone. Yeah, well,
He's
my
just
wife will beat
Nick
me
is
up.
just so uninteresting. Dipper's just checking his phone. It's just so crazy.
It's just so crazy. So yeah,
That's
dude.
all right.
Did you? While we're sitting here talking, let me go ahead and pull up some superstition lore. Have you? Do you know anything about the Superstition Mountains? Oh, why is
I
Opera
do.
opening?
I do not. I'm actually kind of sort
My
of going
camera.
into it blind, and I'm so excited for it.
Okay, let's look up. Oh, damn it! You hear that clicking
So
noise?
have you been listening to anything lately, my friend? Have you been jamming out, playing any games, or watching any good movies lately?
What have I been? I watched a crazy documentary with Heather about this. I can't remember the state they were in, but fucking they were like a green like they were a mortuary, and they like, oh, we will dispose of bodies in a green way, like you know you know cremate the bodies, stuff like that, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in a very clean way. Yeah, they didn't do that. They just had bodies stacked in this place for 4 years rotting. I was like,
Oh,
bro, and like the cops walk in and they check out like the place, and they said there was like this much, probably more. I'm probably like being generous with it, of like just like black and brown sludge on the ground from the decomposing bodies. It is
oh my
fucking like
God.
the explanation of it was just absolutely disgusting, and I was like, oh, bro, what about you? You seen anything crazy lately?
I have I've been I haven't been watching. Well, no, I actually did. We might have talked about it the last or not the last podcast, but the podcast before. I did watch the Wrecking Crew with Jason Momoa and Dave Batista. Is an Amazon Prime movie. I thought it was just going to be like a shitty action movie. It actually is pretty fun. The comedy's pretty great. Reminds me of like if you mixed like Rush Hour with steroids. It's kind of sort of got that vibe because it's just two big muscly Hawaiian dudes trying to figure out who killed their father, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to, and I wasn't going into it thinking I wasn't going to like it or anything. But just I've seen a lot of those type of movies to where they kind of sort of all feel the same. But I actually really liked the Wrecking Crew. I thought it was pretty funny. And then I've also been going back and playing through and getting all the achievements in God of War 2018 because I figured, since the new one's been out for about 4 years now, probably about time I give Ragnarok a playthrough. And then as far
It's
as music, I've been on a motherfucking chakran kick, man. Just Egyptian metalcore. Been rocking out to a lot of chakran lately.
that's been Nick's recommendations of the
I
week.
guess so.
Nick's recommendations of the week.
Also, Here Comes
We're
the Kraken. I've been listening to a lot of Here Comes the Kraken, Mexico deathcore, old school Mexican deathcore.
Yeah, that is very old school. Oh, I was checking on the bunny too. If you see me look that way, I'm looking at the bunny.
Bunny.
Would you get to see Bun Clay? All right,
I'm gonna take all the pictures with Bun Clay.
dude, you should. Okay, you ready for this?
Yes, indeed.
So the Superstition Mountains, the Lost Dutchman's mine is there, gold mine. So a lot of people like to go there, go gold hunting. Um,
Wait, can we
fucking,
go in there?
well, we don't know where the cave is. It's lost. It's
Oh,
lost. So we'll
Oh,
never
oh,
we'll never find. There is caves. Where I'm taking you is just like a general entrance into the Superstition Mountains, and we won't go that far in, but we will go far enough to where like you're in the mountains, and there's like if I can remember the place that I was at, like you just walk to this certain place and everything just goes quiet. It's fucking wild.
oh my gosh, hell yeah.
Mysterious disappearance of the Superstition. The Superstition Mountains are notorious for mysterious disappearance, with reported hikers vanishing under strange circumstances. It is said that on average, 5 to 4 hikers go missing each year, contributing to the
Ooh, we're
area's
gonna be
eerie.
one of those, or
Oh,
some of
dude,
those.
this is what the headline reads: Voice actor of Chowder goes missing, and friend.
With
They
a
wouldn't
bunch
even.
of hairy dudes.
Even bunch of
Like
fucking.
I want that to be the headline. I'm
So
so
they
excited.
they hold deep cultural significances with a lot of the Native Americans that are in Arizona, which there are a lot. Uh, One of the tribes is the Apaches. That it has cultural significance. So when we go to the Superstition Mountains, we won't disrespect it anyway. We're just there to observe, which is
Yes.
you know which you should always do when you go to fucking nature or anywhere. Respect
Oh,
the
I know.
culture and
Yeah.
respect the scenery. I'm not worried about you, Nick. That's just a little piece of life advice for everybody.
I
Oh,
thought you were talking about our friends that we were going with.
historical context. I'm not even going to read that because I'm terrible at speaking Spanish. Conclusion. So it is a spooky place. People go missing there. There's a lot of rumors of just ghosts. A lot of people like to go looking for gold in those mountains, and I don't think it'll ever be found. The gold mines, the myth. It's a myth. It's
But
we
you're
don't know
telling me
truly.
there's a chance.
There is a chance. There is a chance that we enter a dimension and stumble onto gold, which that would be cool.
Well,
They
I would love to enter a dimension, find some aliens, talk to some ghosts, maybe come back with some souvenir of some gold. That'd be awesome. I gotta strengthen my position in gold. So, I'm all about that, and I'm
just
super
be
duper excited.
fucking, just be best friends. Just become, dude. We're the next national treasure. There you go. Can I be Nicolas Cage though? Because I just desperately want to steal the Declaration of Independence.
We can do that. I'll be the guy from The Hangover that always gets left out.
I'm gonna,
Doug.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
I want to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Listen, that's all I want
I'm
to do.
Nicolas Cage.
And every
In
time it
some
just
in some
gets,
good news that I just got message to me, Gary Chalk, the voice actor of Optimus Primal, and then Optimus Prime and a lot of the other Transformer stuff, and Robotnik in one of the Sonic shows, has won his battle with cancer.
fuck yes, let's give it up. I actually own some when you come over. Animation cells from the original animated Sonic cartoon, which
That's awesome.
I
That
have
is
Doctor
so
Robotnik.
cool.
Nick knows this about me. I'm a big conservation person of animation history, so I buy animation cells when I can. When Nick comes out, I'm gonna get a storyboard signed by him and hung on the wall because I feel like these are very important things from cartoons, like and things that don't exist anymore. Animation cells is not a thing. They don't do that anymore. It's all done digitally. So storyboards are still done, which is cool. So it's cool to own a piece of. I'm excited to own a piece of Chowder history.
I'm honestly just
Because
excited to hang out in your house because I don't know the people watching in Dipper does a good job of showing off his amazing house and his TikTok. It is truly something. He's given me a full video tour, but it's just going to be something else. It's going to be something different. Actually, walking around in the
well,
house of collectibles, it is so incredible.
so the Thrill Joys that came out, the minute that I figured out the Chowder one came out, I ordered one, and then I went to go pick it up, and I walked into Toy Temple with Nick on the phone and showed him what it looked like. That thing is fucking awesome. So there's gonna eventually just be this small Chowder section in my house where it's just like, yeah, this is my best friend. This is all the
Now
stuff,
you gotta collect them
the
all though, because
merchandise.
you didn't get Mung, which is what you wanted, but now you're gonna have to get Mung eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Mung eventually and get that bitch signed and be like, yeah, your fucking little chef buddy's my fucking friend. Will you sign this? Here's money. Thanks.
Your
Like
failing chef buddy,
your
your
failing
failing
chef
protege.
friend. No, and it's cool. Like, the one thing that like if I go to Toy Temple, of course I'm going to buy and pay to see these voice actors because I respect them. This is your craft, and I like that you make money off of it because I feel like every voice actor should, especially if you put in the time and work because you get paid just for doing Chowder and then you get some royalties here and there, but your real money is going out to these places and meeting these people, and it's not just you get to talk about Chowder. You also get to live off of Chowder, which is cool because you should. You put the time and effort in, so it's cool that you get to go to these places, enjoy fans, and make a fucking bag off of it, so you can live and not worry and not work at a fucking place that treats you badly. Very happy about that. Just want to say that Nick is a beautiful human being. Like you, I know Nick on a personal level, and he's like the most amazing dude I've ever met. I love him so much. So I'm glad that he makes his bag off of Chowder. And I've told him this because he deserves it. If you go back and listen to the voice range of you doing Chowder, dude, it's impeccable, dude. You have such voice, such range for a little kid.
And I mean, who knows? Doing these shows might be able to open the door into me getting back into voice acting. That's something that I is definitely not off the table and something that I would definitely want to be able to do again because it is the funnest job in the world, and I really hope I'm able to get some even better. I mean, this is already the most like traveling around the country just to basically have people pay to say how nice and like lovely you are is the most. I can't express how grateful I am and how blessed I am that I'm able to be in that position and be able to do that. Obviously, I put in the hard work, kind of sort of sacrifice of childhood for this,
You did. I
which
mean,
hey, which is all good, because now it's making my adult life, which really is the important life, a lot better and a lot easier. And I can't thank everyone who comes out to these shows enough. I mean, I really can't. And it's just amazing that I get to be able to do this. And again, hopefully I'll be able to do more shows and stuff. And I'd love to do that.
I think you will. I think you're going to be a long staple. Like I've said in the first episode, and I'll say it again. I want Nick to voice a character in a Meat Canyon cartoon just to see it. I think
I would
it'd be
love
fun.
that too.
No, it'd be so great.
Hit me
And
up,
then,
Papa Meat. We'll talk about the Black Dahlia murder.
yeah, I mean, he always wears the Trevor Strand shirt. So I mean,
I really wish I bought that shirt. I can't believe I
I
missed out
did.
on that shirt.
I missed out on it too.
So stupid. Like looking back on it, I'm so dumb for not getting that shirt.
Yeah, like I wish I would have got it too. Like
I
it
gotta
sucks
find one
that
on eBay or Poshmark.
you probably can too. Like they're. I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, new Black Dahlia Murder is great, but it'll never be the same without Trevor.
I will say I really appreciate
Brian for
I
stepping up.
appreciate my I really appreciate both my amazing two coworkers at my old job, Cody and Leah. But I really gotta shout out Leah real quick for whenever we first started working together. She gave me a really cool vintage 2003 Black Dahlia Murder shirt from one of her exes, like
Hell
that he
yeah.
got when it first came out. Because she was like, "You like death metal?" I go, "Do you like band Black Dahlia Murder?" I go, "I fucking love them. One of my favorites." She goes, "I have a shirt, an old shirt. Now I don't necessarily fit in it right now, but I'm getting there. We're trying.
It's the journey, Nick. You'll get there.
It's all
Also,
about the journey. It's all about the journey."
I'm giving you a Black Dahlia Murder poster when you get here. You already seen it. It's
Oh,
in your
that's right.
box.
The freaking Nightbringers.
Yeah, it was
I love
Nightbringers. Yeah.
one of my favorite songs, "Kings of the Night World," is on that album. I fucking love that song so much.
Yeah, you got a bunch of Killed by a Yeti merch that you're getting because remember you did the song with us, and I was gonna send it to you, but I said fuck it. You're just gonna be here, so it's extra
Yeah,
close
I'm
for
just
you
gonna
to
be
wear.
here. Screw it.
And
Yeah.
then yeah, I was just gonna give you like a toy of mine to take home, so you always have a little piece of me, because I love you. That's what
I'm
I do with
so
all my
excited.
friends.
And it's gonna be awesome. I'm just so excited.
Dude, I'm so pumped. I was telling my boss about it today. I was like, don't forget I'm picking up Nick, and I'm not gonna be here on Friday. We'll be here in the morning so we can talk, but I'm gonna pick up Nick. And she's like, all right, fucking weirdo, because yeah. And then when you come out, maybe we'll go up to like Flagstaff or like Jerome. Jerome's like one of the most haunted places, but Flagstaff's also fucking beautiful.
Great old school deathcore band too, by the way.
What, Jerome?
Jerome.
Yeah, yeah.
whenever
I was like,
whenever you randomly text me the other day saying Jerome is awesome, by the way, I fucking legitimately thought you were talking about the old MySpace era deathcore band. I'm like, they are good. This guy
yeah.
knows his stuff.
I had an
That's
awesome moment
awesome.
with I had an awesome moment with Gabe this morning. I was like, we were talking about something, and I was like, oh, like I am Abomination. He was like, who? And I was like, there's a band you don't fucking know. I did it. Here you go. Check out
Oh
my
my god, you
Abomination.
found it! You found it. That's impressive. I still haven't got Gabe on a band that every band I've mentioned to him, he knows. So that's
Yeah,
impressive.
Gabe's. That's what Gabe's like. He's just like a music nerd. Like that's really what he is. He is a
Yeah,
fucking
he
music
knows
nerd.
far more than me. It's impressive.
Yeah, I told like like he knows. That's why I was like, "Fuck you, Gabe. I know something you don't." You know.
How the turns have tabled, bitch.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Are we playing Magic on Sunday?" I was like, "You could play Magic with Ben." I was like, "Nick's gonna be here. He don't fucking
I mean,
like Magic."
I can supervise.
I mean, if you want to meet, I was like, because we played with a
Dude, I
bunch of
want to meet
bands too.
everybody.
Because
I want to meet
so the
everybody. I'm all about that, man.
mouth ripped open. Um, there's a couple of those guys come over, which are awesome hardcore band. One of the dudes from the Ephemeral, which I've used in some of our posts, they show
Dude,
up.
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like this weird band amalgamation. Some my buddies from Ugly People show up too. Like they're just a bunch of bands that like to play Magic because apparently metalheads like to play Magic because all the cards look like metal covers. If you
They
didn't,
do.
they fucking are just like,
They 100% do. I love it. I love it so
and you're
much.
like, I'm a wizard, and that's Magic in a nutshell. You're a wizard, and you build an army, and yeah, and you attack each other. It's pretty fucked up. It's the only time I'm mean to anybody is in Magic, dude. I'm not mean in general, but in Magic, I will talk the worst shit you've ever heard in your entire life.
Dude, well, I mean, come on, you got to. It's
Yeah,
like
you
Counter
can
Strike.
eat my poop. You can deal with my SpongeBob. SpongeBob's coming out. He's gonna come punch you in the
SpongeBob, oh
dick.
my lord. And the ninja, don't make me pull out Mikey. I will fucking pull out Mikey,
Oh
motherfucker.
yeah, when you're in town, I'm gonna pre-release those bitches, pre-order those bitches. So me and you are going to the game store to go pick those up.
Hey, dude, absolutely.
We're gonna go pick up
Absolutely.
some Ninja Turtle cards. Maybe we'll do an unboxing. Maybe we'll open a pack of fucking booster cards on fucking on
I
camera or
would
some
be
shit.
down. You kidding me?
That'd be
I'd
fun as
fucking be
fuck.
down.
We're here. We're gonna open some cards, and then our girls can be in it if they want to. Because Heather is my wife. She's the greatest thing. She is the worst person to have when you have a card addiction because she's like, are we going to open packs together? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Yes, we are. Let's open packs together. So like, she's like, you want to go get some cards? Like she instigates it. So love her to death. But like, we spend a lot of money on cards because she's like, you want to go buy cards? And I'm like, of course I do. Who doesn't? And
Hey,
then
my amazing girl Riley, who I'm so excited is going to be going to this show with us too. She's an absolute instigator when it comes to my CD addiction. A CD will pop up on my want list because I always have my want list up and refresh on Discogs all the time. And she goes, "Ooh, that's one you don't have. I think you deserve it." And I'm like, you know what? I think I do too.
you deserve the world, Nick. Okay.
Oh, you want to know something depressing though? And I'll tell this to everybody. Uh, the original Phineas EP came up available on Discogs, but it was a crazy price, and I sent in an offer that I thought was pretty
Decent.
reasonable. Yeah, and next time I checked, someone had already bought it full price, and I'm like, I should have just bought it full price. I don't know why I was being stupid. It was the second time it's
Why?
ever shown up on Discogs,
Why are you?
and
Why were
I
you negotiating?
because it was a lot of money for a CD. It was
How much? How
probably
much? No,
I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. 250.
it's not bad. I
two
mean, it's
hundred
there.
and fifty dollars. It was the most expensive CD I would have bought at the time. But I don't know. I just was like, I offered like 200 because like the last one other one had sold on Discogs and it sold for $30. So I'm like 250 is asking a little much. Let's see how he feels about 200. And then the next day it was gone. I'm like, oh, okay, well there you go.
So for some people who don't know this, because they, some people just aren't in the music in scene like we are. Sometimes when bands put out their first EP, they aren't put out by record labels. They are just
Nope.
pressed by the so by just by themselves. Basically they
Fully
do it by
independent,
themselves.
and I think there was maybe 200 copies of that one made. It still hasn't been known. I guess the only person that would know is Sean, and I'm definitely gonna have to ask him next time I see him if they ever play shows again, because I'm curious to see how many of those copies were made. But from what I've heard, it's
It's
estimated that only about 200 were
it's not a
released,
lot. Yeah, it's not a lot because I mean
which is
I mean
nothing for CDs.
back then when you were a small band, pressing excuse me 200 CDs is a lot. That's a lot of
Yes.
CDs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some bands don't even make it as big as Phineas. Some just peter out after that first EP, and they're stuck with like
Yeah.
100 CDs left. Like they didn't sell everything, so they just have a box of their old band CDs. Like it's just not. So when something that rare pops up, and Phineas is a popular band, yeah, you're gonna want to buy it because most of those copies are probably destroyed, missing. Like there's
Yeah.
probably not that many in existence anymore, to be completely
The
honest.
only reason that I hesitated on it was because the grade on the sleeve, i.e. the artwork and whatnot, was not available, which led me to believe that it might have just been a disc only.
Oh
And
yeah.
that would have been pretty disappointing if I would have spent all that money on just a disc, because again, the last one that sold in mint condition, both sleeve and disc, for $30, and I would have been pretty sad if I would have spent a lot of money and only gotten a disc in the mail.
Yeah,
Because
no, that would have been.
I like to like have like complete and everything, and then I get those. I think you've seen it when we've been on FaceTime. I got like the little individual little wrappers for each of the CDs, the protective sleeves that I put my CDs in because I'm a psychopath. I love it though. I love this stuff so much.
I got Bucky O'Hare in a fucking plastic box downstairs because, like, he's like, I opened him straight out of the package because the packaging was all fucked up, and I was like, well, with fucking Bucky O'Hare, dude.
That's so fucking cool that you have a Bucky O'Hare though. We
Fucking,
rarely would ever get those in the shop. By the way,
you don't get Bucky O'Hare
we
shit.
we won we me and Cody had got to set up a decent Bucky O'Hare display once. One
That's sick.
time in 2.5 years of me working there, one time was fucking Bucky O'Hare. So very rare stuff.
Yeah, so that's why I like the packaging was all fucked up, and sometimes I just hang the action figures on the wall because I don't have space for them. But this one I was just like I don't want to hang him on the wall. I don't want him in his fucked up packaging, so I just needed to put him in something like beautiful, and he's magnificent because he's fucking Bucky O'Hare. Bucky O'Hare's
It's
fucking
so
cool,
fucking cool.
dude. If I could own a Bucky O'Hare cell, I would fucking lose my shit.
Dude,
That
hell yeah.
Freakazoid and I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. But those two, I would lose my shit, especially Freakazoid. Freakazoid
Freakazoid's so good.
was
Freakazoid's so fucking cool.
I'm upset like we can never get that because the dude who played Cosgrove died and that sucks. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I want more Freakazoid. Steven Spielberg used to produce really good cartoons back in the day, like Animaniacs, Tiny Toon Adventures, fucking Freakazoid. I think he did a few other ones. I'm a nerd for animation, Nick.
I know, and I love it.
Yeah, yeah, because that's how I learned the. So, just a little lore before I start wrapping this up, so people know how met you. I made a video on TikTok about Nick because I found out the voice actor from Chowder. I want you to think about this. Me saying this out loud. He's my best friend now, but just think about this. Me saying out loud. The voice actor from Chowder does sick metal vocals. How can that not blow your fucking mind? Like it blew my mind. So I made a video. How
Shout
I
out to
got
Netherwalker and Grayson for giving me a chance, by the way.
yep.
Appreciate you
Shout out
guys.
to
Love you guys.
because that song fucks. That's a great feature. And I was like, oh, he's fucking really good. And then then I reached out to you, did feature. Then we just talked forever. And then now we have a podcast and here where the fuck we are. Reach for your dreams, kids. I don't know.
Also, you were mentioning that Steven Spielberg did like a lot of cool animation back in the day. You know what else I believe he produced?
What?
Motherfucking Land Before Time.
I'll
Land
shut
Before
my mouth.
Time, the best One of the best animated films of all time.
Oh, the animation's great. I'll say that. I fucking don't. I don't like dinosaurs, so I don't like the Land Before Time. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad. Don't come for me with pitchforks. I don't like the Land Before Time. I'm so fucking sorry. Okay. But what happened to the voice actor of Ducky was fucking tragic, and we're not gonna talk about that today. Maybe we'll talk about tragic shit later.
Oh my god, that did. Yeah, I totally forgot until you mentioned it. Yeah, that is sad.
Yeah, I know too much horrible history about things that happened because I look up weird shit.
Is it crazy that probably the most thing you know about Land Before Time is the Ducky situation, which again we won't get into, but like I guarantee you, you know more about that situation than you do the actual
I
movie
do.
Land Before Time.
I do. It's super fucked up, and just put this on the record. I want to beat the fuck out of her dad. Her dad's a piece of shit. Boo
Yes,
boo.
indeed.
Yeah, but I know a lot about that because I look in, Killed by a Yeti. I look in the weird shit, and I talk. That we're going to a fucking haunted mountain, Nick. That's
I'm
all that
so
needs to be.
excited.
I am
Oh
too.
man.
Your girlfriend's
And
gonna hate me
we're,
when we
we're
eventually end
we're
up
going
in
to we're going
Appalachian
to a
Mountains.
haunted mountain and potentially we haven't figured out yet, but we're definitely going to a haunted mountain and we may or may not also be going to a haunted hotel or haunted house area
Well,
that
yeah.
like legitimately
So
haunted.
Jerome's just haunted in general. Like they just got a bunch of like. I mean, there's tons of stuff. I mean, you know what? I'll just plan out a bunch of spooky shit. We'll go to do a bunch of spooky shit. There's
I
a
want to be terrified. I want my heart to race.
yeah. I like being scared, dude. And also I don't believe in most of it. So it's just like I want it to be
Same here.
real,
Yes.
but
Thank you so much because
but I
that's
just
exactly how I
know it's
feel about
not.
it. Like I want to have I literally crave so badly, and this sounds so fucking dumb, but literally one of my most like my bucket list items and one of my things that I want to happen to me most in life is not fame, it's not fortune, it's not like $1 million, it's not having all the greatest CDs in the world. It is to actually have a paranormal experience. And the only way that we are going to be able to achieve this is by going to some spooky places. So I am so excited.
That's why we're best friends, dude. That's why we're brothers. This is why we work together. This is why we're
Exactly.
doing this.
Exactly.
Because I'd probably have like, if I ever had another podcast and I said that to someone, they'd be like, no, we're not doing that. I'm like, no, it's what I want to do. So I don't know what we're going
Because
to
I'm
do here.
naturally a skeptic too, and I don't I want to believe it, but I haven't had any firsthand experience, so I want it desperately to be real. I don't think it is, but I want it desperately to be real. You know,
I want,
same thing with Champy and Bigfoot
yeah,
and stuff like
we
that.
want all that shit to be real. Well, if we ever like I said, the goal for this podcast is for us to go out places and do things. It's not to be rich and famous. It's just to go out and make fun videos for everybody and do dumb stuff like that. If we ever do make it up to the Appalachian Mountains, the dudes in the Cryptic Cocktail Party podcast said they would go camping with us. So it'd be fun to
Dude,
do that
hell yeah!
big fucking episode because they live in Boston. So I don't
I think my girl
imagine.
has told me no, but she'll come around.
Yeah, I mean, like Heather said, she's like, I'll go with you out there, but I'm gonna stay in a fucking hotel. Like, you guys can go do the
Yeah.
dumb shit, but I'm gonna stay in a hotel. Riley could stay in a hotel with her. Like, boop boop boop
See,
boop
there
boop
you
boop.
go.
There
Yeah.
you go. You can go ahead worry from us from over there. Maybe we'll like get like a baby monitor, and you can just like watch us on the baby
There
monitor get
you
dragged into the
go. See, we
woods.
can figure it out. We'll figure it out. You know.
We'll figure it out. But on that note, Nick, I'm gonna. Do you want to say bye and I love you to the audience first, or do you want me to?
I will happily say bye and I love you to the audience. Hello, audience. I love you so much. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, tune in because the next couple weeks are just going to be loads of fun videos from both me and Dipper. Be following us on our social medias because we're going to have so much stuff to post. I'm going to be like starting tomorrow. This is Wednesday, so starting yesterday to you guys, I'm already going to be starting my a bunch of social media stuff posts about the trip coming up because holy moly, my March is looking pretty stacked and it's going to be very, very eventful and very fun. And again, I am so thankful to you all and I am so blessed. Thank you all so much. Take it away, Dippa.
Remember, February 28th, right? The 28th, yes.
Yes,
Tempe,
indeed, Saturday.
Arizona. There will be a
When
big
you're listening, it'll
signing.
be tomorrow.
It'll be tomorrow. Nick will be there with a bunch of other celebrities doing signings. Really cool stuff. Please go to Toy Temple in Tempe, Arizona. And if you see me or Nick, go ahead and wave. Go woo.
Yes, come say hi. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to see you all there.
Well, thank you everybody for listening to Unsupervised Goobers. I truly love you. We can't do this without you because then if we did it without you, we'd just be two crazy people talking to each other. So we appreciate you. We love you. Check out the next couple episodes coming up because one's going to be just a normal episode, but it's going to be in person, and then we're going to have a bunch of fucking other weird episodes of Let's
Yes,
Go to
yes, we're so
Superstation
excited.
Mountains.
We haven't even figured out exactly everything that we're gonna do. We're just gonna fucking do a whole bunch of shit.
Yes, we are. But we love you and have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.